You need to be a salesperson. You need to be successful. You need to know how to create success out of nothing. And that is why we've invited Jason Plouff to share with you Brian Tracy's strategies. Please give him a warm welcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. How's everyone doing tonight? Good, bad, could be better, right? How's the economy? Hey, what I found over the years is when someone asks you, how's it going? How's your love life? How's business? I found one word that allows you to be honest and positive at the same time. And that one word is unbelievable, because it covers it either way, right? So let's try it out as a team here tonight. How's business been going? Unbelievable. How's that last sales phone call or appointment? Unbelievable. How are those tenants that pay late rent? And last, how's the Connecticut Real Estate Association? Unbelievable. Happy birthday. Right? I'm here for a couple of quick reasons. The number one reason is to help you guys make a lot more money. So to make sure I'm with the right people here, how many of you guys want to make more money? Put up your hand. How many of you need to? Put up the other hand. We got the touchdown legs going, right? There's nothing wrong with going for abundance. It's the scoreboard that keeps the score in our business. It shows how many people that we're helping. It's not biblically written that money is the root of all evil, but the love of money is the root of all evil. So we need to love on people and use money and not get them the other way around, right or wrong. So how are we going to do that? We are going to go B2B. Now that's not business to business. That's back to the basics. Where do these baseball players go at the beginning of every season? Spring? No, not spring break. Spring training, right? But you have some of the best baseball players in the world, highest paid, making millions, and yet they start every season going back to the fundamentals. I come across people in our business, the people business, and I hear people say, yeah, I saw Zig Ziglar 20 years ago. I'm good, right? And I come across real estate investors that just got away from what got them successful in the first place, from what works. And so tonight I just want to give you a little sample of Brian Tracy's training, some things that you could use right away, some fun with the fundamentals, if you will. But we're also going to cover some new stuff too, because how do you become an old dog? You stop learning new tricks, right? So we're going to go over some of that. And Joanne, you could pass out the flyers for everyone and walk you through a 7-step goal setting process. Because if we are going to write down our goals and we're going to follow through on that, we really have to understand the psychology behind it. Right next to the word goal, put a little 200%. Just the simple fact of writing your goals down increases your chances 200% of hitting your goals. Anyone here want to know how to ratchet up to 1,000? Just review your goals daily. I mean, it sounds simple, right? Psychologists have proven that if you can review your goals and view them daily, you're going to increase your chances up to 1,000% of hitting your goals. So when you come to the event and Brian walks you through a goal setting process, you leave with written goals. So how easy is it going to be to rewrite those goals the next day? Pretty simple, right? And just the simple fact of doing that and understanding the psychology behind it is going to allow you to hit those goals a lot quicker. Now we're going to go over a quick goal setting exercise right now. So under the date, where it says date, put 1 year from today. So it'd be 7/21/09. 7/21/09. Now the goal column is going to be a dollar amount. And you're going to think about how much you want to increase your income over the next 12 months. So it's an increase number. So you think about how much money you made last year, and then think about how much you really want to make next year. And you put the increase amount. And we do this as an increase amount so you don't have to worry about anyone seeing how much money you made last year, right? So it's a little dollar amount. Everyone kind of understand that? Anyone write down 10,000, 20,000 or more? A little 30,000, 40,000, do I hear 50,000, 50,000, 60,000, 60,000, 70,000, 100,000, right? Get a little auction going, right? Now, if we're going to hit our new income goal and make more money in the next 12 months, are we going to have to shake things up a little bit? We're going to have to avoid business insanity, which is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. See, I love when it's July, August, because it's like mid-season here, middle of the year. And some people that set, income goals at the beginning of the year may not be exactly where they want to. And it's great because sometimes it sinks in a little bit more in, July and August than maybe it would in February. See, we have to do things differently if we want to get different results. And the way that the economy is right now and how rapidly it's been changing, we need to spend that much more extra time adapting to different things, changing our approach, learning different things, the different events that the Connecticut RIA puts on, whatever it might be. So you want to be able to really get good at the goal area. And here are some of the things that you can do to start focusing on hitting that new income goal. Number 2 is PMA. And we know what that stands for, right? Positive mental attitude. Now, it's easy for us to have, a great attitude when everyone's saying yes, and every deal that gets signed, the financing goes through, and all the numbers are hitting. It's easy to be up when that happens. But every single one of us respects the person who can come here month after month, and if deals fall through with no control of their own, or they're just not hitting certain numbers, sometimes they're so broke they can't pay attention, right? That things just aren't going their way. Yet we really respect that person that can have a positive attitude. See, there's 300 million people in America. 20 million get up every day. They're totally excited. They're slamming down breakfast, no worries of yesterday, totally focused on the moment, on the day. The challenge is 96% of them are under the age of 5, right? So here's the litmus test. Are you the most positive person you know? And if not, why not? See, Reverend Charles Swindoll says life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how we react to it. And the positivity that we create and that we have creates more positivity. So it's really important that we focus on different things that are going to get our attitude better. Now, for those people that know Brian, they know that he's not your typical motivational speaker, if you will. It's motivating that there's going to be 300 or 400 people here, a great opportunity for networking. But Brian believes that if he can give us good skills, we're going to go out and we're going to close more business. We're going to make more money. And that's the motivating aspect. And that leads us to number 3, which is skills. And as the kids say, skills. So right there, circle the enemy of learning is knowing. The enemy of learning is knowing. You don't want to ever get a case of I know it all-itis, right? You see the best of the best, once they have it all mastered, they just keep on growing. They just keep getting better, building it to the top, making it stronger. I saw Jason Rodriguez for a few minutes when he came in here. We crossed paths a couple years ago, but he's still out there, sharpening it up, making things happen, even though he has a lot of things mastered in this business. Is really being able to, take it to the next level.